Hi everyone, Sandy here. Welcome to my channel. I'm excited today to share with you my January design team package that I received from Country Craft Creations just a few days ago. First of all, I'm going to show you what I ordered for my design team. We get to go online around the first of the month and pick out some items that we want to work with in the upcoming month. And so I want to share with you what I selected, and then I'm also going to show you two fabulous new exclusive collections to Country Craft Creations that I also received that you're going to want to order. I'm sure you've seen it from other designers, and it's really exciting, beautiful paper collections. So let's get started in on this. First of all, since I'm going to be doing some junk journaling tutorials, I did go online to Country Craft Creations and ordered the Ranger Archival ink in the coffee color. I think that's going to be a really great color to ink some papers up with, make them kind of look vintage and old. So you might, if you don't have this color or a color similar to this, you might want to pick some up. And I will put the link to all the items, each individual item, in my description below. So check for that so that you can find it easily in the store. So we have that. And then also I'm going to use some of my stencils that I have, I think, on the papers, and of course ink them and do different techniques. But I ordered a jar of the Distress Texture Paste Matte. So you can use this with your stencils to do some fabulous things with that, like that. And then, of course, for my junk journaling, I thought these two stamps. I have stamps, but I thought this collection would be really great on some pages or tags. Floral background stamps by Graphic 45. So you have the two different floral backgrounds that you can use. So that's some things that I thought would be great with junk journaling. And then also for junk journaling, I selected the Simple Stories 12 by 12 collection in the Simple Vintage Weathered Garden. So I ordered one 12 by 12 pack of that. To supplement that, I ordered a 12 by 12 basics kit from the same collection. And then I've got the bits and pieces. So I'm going to show you that. Open this up and show you those, and then I won't open up these because this is the solids, as you can see here, but it's got that weathered look into it, some inking on it, so you can add some extra inking, and you've got it in these fabulous colors. There's 6 papers in this pack. So it'll be great for tags or making envelopes or things like that. So I'm going to be using that in my junk journaling. So let me pause just a second. I know you see love letters. We'll be going over that in a bit. I want to show you this collection, the pages real quick, and what's in the little bits and pieces for the Simple Vintage Weathered Garden. Okay, so I have taken all the bits and pieces out of the package, and it comes with 57 pieces, which includes a bunch of little hearts, some butterflies, some banners with wording, the best ever, forever and always, natural beauty, one fine day, some little signs like on look like metal looking replicas, some circles here we got right here together this time. Good times, make the most of today, one fine day. So all these are going to be great for in a junk journal, and we can take that ink that we get, that coffee colored ink, and we'll just ink up the edges with our ink applicator and make them more vintage looking. There's a lot of big pieces with flowers and butterflies. I love, love, love these tickets like this, these old looking tickets where it says enjoy and today and photos. We have some signs, some that look like they have the little clips on them. So a lot of fun in this little package that you can order. And again, I'll share the link down below. Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Weathered Garden, 57-piece pack called Bits and Pieces Ephemera. Okay, so that's what you get in that. So I'm just going to kind of push these all together so I can make sure I get them all in my package in just a bit off camera. So let's take a look at the 12 by 12 collection kit of the Simple Stories Simple Vintage Weathered Garden. It says 81 pieces. Now that's counting the sticker sheets, because it actually comes with 12 sheets of double-sided designer cardstock, including your cut-apart element sheets, and a 12 by 12 cardstock sticker sheet with 69 stickers on it. But this is a beautiful paper collection, and I think it'll work well with a junk journal. Now, I haven't decided if I'm going to combine it with my love letters or I'm going to do two separate journals. I'm thinking I'm going to do two separate journals. So let's look at the paper real quick. So we have this with the beautiful butterflies and the ones on the back. And then we have these gardenias. And on the back, we have this more advertising look. So this is a great look for junk journals. We have the pretty plaid with more butterflies and flowers. This heart shape, that's kind of large, but you could cut that down if you wanted to. And of course, we have the nice stripe. These flowers, more butterflies and flowers on the back. The greenery, a different color plaid in the green. These gorgeous butterflies here on the side. A lot of text here in this background. More butterflies. This is beautiful here with the flowers and the butterflies like that. Flip that one over and you see the tinier, smaller flowers in this print. And then we have the cut aparts, which would be great for adding into journal. I love how it looks like it's got tape or washi tape on it. It's in the back side, this nice plaid. Here's some more cut aparts. And then on the back of that, we have this beautiful kind of off green, bluish green print, wallpaper print, and then more cut aparts. A lot of fussy cutting could be done for your journaling. Got this pretty flowers here, and one more cut apart like this with butterflies, and then of course your sticker sheet here with the tickets. I love the tickets, so a lot of things that you could do with that. So that is going to be for one journal. I believe it's going to be, I'll do one separate journal for that, but you could incorporate it in with other papers if you wanted to. So that is the simple story. So now let me show you the exclusive Country Craft Creation Papers collections that I received. So here we go, love letters, exclusively designed and sold only at Country Craft Creations. This is a gorgeous paper collection. I've seen it in several videos, but this is the first time I've actually seen it in person and got to feel it and look at it. So I chose this, I decided when I saw this that this would be great for a junk journal. And this is what I'm going to be using in my series of junk journal tutorials that I have started. I've been waiting for this so that we can start decorating our pages and making elements, ephemera and things to go inside our junk journal. So this is love letters. It is 12 by 12 and it has some wonderful images in it. So I'm going to just slowly flip through there. Now the first thing is you're going to get 2 sheets of these tags. But these tags are awesome. They've got the stitching look to them. You can add them to cardstock if you wanted to make them thicker. So you have a lot of options here in your journal. This particular collection would be beautiful as a folio or album also. So if you're not into junk journaling, don't think that because this is what I'm going to do with it that you can't use it for something else, because it's just gorgeous. And also don't let it, don't think that it's just for Valentine's Day, because it is for so much more than that. So you'll want to be sure and pick this up. Of course, it's always available at Country Craft Creations. So you get 2 sheets of the tags, and on the back side we have this real pretty muted rose floral piece background. And then you get 2 sheets of the cut aparts, which are gorgeous. You get the old looking postcard. You know, that is definitely junk journal material. You get some 3x4 tags. These are 4x6 up here, and then you get all these little tickets, and they do kind of pertain to Valentine's Day, like the Valentine's Farm could or could not. But then you have kissing booth and things like that. So, but admit one could be for anything, just plain ticket. So a lot of uses there, and of course the back side has a different shading of these beautiful roses, still in a muted color here. So I'm hoping that this picks up for you. I've turned my light off to eliminate some glare. Let me see if this helps if I turn it back on the left side. There we go. That's a little bit better. So there's the beautiful colors of that one. Then we get into our patterned papers. You get 3 sheets of each patterned paper, which is awesome in itself, that you can make a lot of projects out of a collection that you order from Country Craft Creations. So take a look at these roses here. See, you can see it in the dark, where you get a little darker, where you can get the more true colors, and then we brighten it up here with the light. And so you get 3 sheets of that, and then of course on the B side or the back side, you have this muted roses in script again here on the back. This one you have the wooden planks has some script writing in there. Beautiful roses, some hearts in there. It is just gorgeous. 3 of these. And when you flip this over, you get more roses and hearts here on the back side. A little bit different coloring, about the same on that. So here we have one that's more gray with larger white lettering, the roses. 3 sheets of this one. And then check out the back, the gray with the kind of lacy look and the lettering, the script in there. This one you get the more wood colored planking, the roses, and a beautiful postcard with the rose over that. So that's really, really pretty there. And then of course the back side, we have more of the wood and just the roses. Isn't that pretty? I love that. So then we have this one. This is like a journal sheet with the burnt edges that you could tear or fussy cut around that. So you have Valentine's Farm, flowers, chocolates, balloons, Teddy's cakes and gifts, the roses here, 3 sheets. And then the back side, you have just the full journal sheet like that. So that could be folded up and tucked into your junk journal. So this one here has the banners, the kissing booth, Valentine's. So this is more for your Valentine's pages with the pretty plaid in the background. And from these 3 sheets, of course, you get the background like that. If you don't want the Valentine's look, then you can go with this. I have to turn another light on here. It's kind of going in and out on me. There we go. It's a cloudy day, so it makes it a little hard to get some good lighting. So there we've got that. And I love how it's got the kind of stained, watery tea stain in there. This one is gorgeous with the beautiful framed for your kitchen. Cupid's Bakery, baked fresh daily. Could be part of your Valentine decorations. You've got the wood in the background and the burnt edges of the paper. 3 sheets of this, so you have plenty. You could frame one and you still have some for projects. And then the back side, you just have the wood. It has the light script in there, if you can see that. And all the roses there. Then we have a sheet of roses, kind of a mauve, light mauve color back there. Those 3 sheets. And then we flip this and we have the more pink mauve muted. And then we have this beautiful grouping of roses. Now, I think, let's see, on this one, this is the one with a postcard like this. So, this particular set, this is the way it comes. 3 sheets of this with the postcard. This is how it's supposed to be printed. And then the back, we have these roses. I'm going to show you something. And then this one with this gray lacy has this beautiful pink rose here. Some of the collections, like the first 80 that were printed, had an extra sheet of set of sheets because, if I explain this, like this one was printed up without the heart. So you're getting 6 extra sheets. You get these 3, but you had to be the first 80 to place the order with Country Craft Creations. So if you were in the group of the first 80 to order this collection, which obviously designers were in on the first, well then you got this without the postcards. So this is the way it's supposed to come with the postcards. This is the way some of them came with this and this as an extra. This is the way it's supposed to be, and then this was extra because it'd already been printed up. So you got extra sheets in that collection. So I'm excited about that. I got some extra paper to work with on my junk journal, but keep in mind that when you receive yours, yours will have that heart printed in here and your postcard printed. So that is Love Letters. Beautiful, beautiful paper collection. Make sure you check that out, countrycraftcreations.com. And now let's take a look at Here Comes the Bride. Okay, so here is Here Comes the Bride, another exclusive paper collection designed by, printed for, and only sold at Country Craft Creations. So if you love this vintage wedding paper collection, this is where you're going to need to order. You're going to need to go to countrycraftcreations.com. It is available right now in the store. I will put the link down below so you can find it easily. This is the 12 by 12 wedding theme sheets with cut aparts and tags. Here Comes the Bride. Now, my plans for this collection are, I haven't received it yet, so it gives me time to catch up on some junk journaling and some Valentine projects that I haven't done and a few other projects that I hope to get done. I will be receiving from Country Craft Creations, they're going to be available in the store, a 12 by 12 album, pre-made album base by Heartfelt Creations, and it's going to be perfect for creating quick gift wedding albums that you need to do, or for showers, or for an anniversary. I will be using this collection and that pre-made album, a 12 by 12, and creating and doing a tutorial on creating an album using this collection. So I can't wait to get that. The pre-made album, 12 by 12 album by Heartfelt Creations, a little pricey, more than you'd probably expect to pay for a pre-made album. But remember, it is 12 by 12, which is a really big size, and those are hard to make from scratch. It also, is made out of cardstock. So you're saving by not having to buy your cardstock for so many flaps and different elements. So look at it that way, that it is already done, saving you some steps. So you're kind of paying for not having to do it, and you just get to jump right into adding the pretty papers and decorating and getting it done quickly to make a gift for someone special. So check those out. Hopefully they'll be in the store soon. I cannot link the album yet because I haven't seen it in the store yet, but I will link this paper collection for you down below. So let's take a look. So here's the cover sheet, which is in itself is beautiful and is made out of paper that you can actually use these little cut aparts down here if you want to fussy cut those out. So as with all Country Craft Creations collections, you get 2 sheets of the cut aparts, or the ephemera. So these are beautiful images. The vintage groom and bride, and the ring and the ring box, the cake, it says bride and groom, the marriage certificate, just all beautiful images that you can use to decorate your pages. And then on the back side, we have this really pretty off-white pattern that will be beautiful in an album. Then your journaling cards, or cut apart cards, and your 4x6s, and your 3x4s, and some borders. This lacy border is beautiful. These images are wonderful. So just look at that in the bouquet. Gorgeous. And the back side, this wonderful stripe, and this cream colored and black, and it has a little darker beige in there. So it's just a really, really pretty vintage paper. Then with your pattern papers, you start to get 3 sheets of each. So here we have the bride. We have 2 different brides on here with their bouquets. The very vintage veil there on the top, and you flip this over and you get this real pretty stripe in the beige color. Kind of gives it a gold look with the cream and the black stripe there. And then this page is fabulous. This is your bubbles and your wine glasses, champagne glasses. I mean, not wine, champagne. It's been a while since I got married. So champagne glasses and the bubbles, and I love the vintage pattern in the background. So you flip this over and you get that pattern there that you can use on your pages. This one is awesome because it's got the black with the cream colored images. You just have lots of icons here, vintage wedding things, the marriage certificate, the ring, the bell, ceremony, the music, more of the rings, just all real gorgeous flowers, images that you can use to fussy cut out or just use the whole collage. And then on the back side, we have this really pretty with the fern and the roses and some lace here on the side pattern paper here for you. Here we get a little bit of color still in with a vintage vibe. We've got that cream color in the background, but we get some pinks on our wedding cake. And then on the B or the back side, we flip that over and we have this print again that you can use in the album. And then there's a lot of collections don't have much for the groom. This is just fabulous, a formal vintage groom paper with the shoes and the tuxedos and the hat. And then you flip this over and you get this really pretty pattern. Next we have these, could be border strips. You could cut these into borders, the ribbons and the flowers. I think those are what, gardenias? Those are beautiful. Got the pretty background back there, and you flip that over. It's real lacy looking, and then you have that here that you can utilize. This page is fabulous. This is your large marriage certificate. This would be awesome if you wanted to frame it. You got your bride and groom down here and all the lettering, the lace along the side. So pretty, so pretty. Flip it over and then you have just the marriage certificate image without the bride and groom. If you wanted to frame that for your own photo, would be really, really pretty. On this page we have the shoes with the flowers, and then we have the bride and the groom. Down here on the bottom, there's a couple of the bridesmaids. So pretty in the background. And when you flip it over, you have the smaller images of the shoes and the flowers and just the flower bouquet. So you could fussy cut those out or use that as a whole pattern. So that is the Here Comes the Bride Country Craft Creations paper collection right there. Love letters, of course. And I can't wait to get started. I'm for this weekend going to be working on finishing up some Valentine projects that I want to share with you using the paper collection that I selected for my December design team package, the Valentine's Hello Valentine by Echo Park. I'm going to finish those up. I have 2 small projects to finish on that. I've already done the Valentine card file box for you. And then I'm going to do a project. I was going to do a folio with Love is in the Air, but I found an older project of mine that I think needs to be remade. It's like a little mini, I called it at the time a little scrap album, but it's just a really cute little album that you can make for a gift. So I'm going to work on that this weekend, and then next week get back into the junk journaling, and then work on this wedding project when it comes. And then I've also got a few other projects I want to try to work on that I had planned for January, but we'll see. We'll see. January has become a really busy month in our office, our business that we own, construction business, so we will see how it goes. Thanks everyone so much for watching. Check out countrycraftcreations.com. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and if you want to be notified, click the bell. Also give me a like so that this video will be seen and shared with others. And thank you so much. And also check out the other Country Craft Creation designers share videos and their tutorials. There's going to be several different junk journals presented to you so that you can get lots of ideas on how to get into junk journaling if you haven't done that already. And we're going to have a lot of fun. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.